post, and I'm back. I went through stuff. I've got a big pile. I also heard from some of you wonderful supporters out there. You're all on deck. I got your message, your emails. There's stuff coming my way as well as far as kiddo fabric. So I just took out all my kiddo fabric. And so this is, oops, let me grab something because thing dropped. Okay. So we've got kiddo fabric. And I went through my pile that I had gotten in my gem box. And so here we go. You know what? I'm not even going to show you all this. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to show you this whole big pile. But I did find a pile of stuff to work with. And some of them are panels. And we're just going to stick it over here for right now. And I found a bolt of this stuff that I had. And it's R&R Fabrics by Susan Branch, RJR Fabrics. And there's letters on it. And this could be good for backing. But I have backing coming my way. As a matter of fact, a subscriber was sending me stuff already. And so it's actually in the post. And there's stuff there. I had this pattern to make with you all using different fabric. But this uses 12 background fat quarters. Not fat quarters. Yeah, it says fat quarters. I'm sorry. But I'm altering this pattern. It's half square triangles, right? So I'm using this for inspiration, but not really. But we're going to go. This might be inspiration for one. Hi, Andrea. But so this quilt on the fly. My honey's cooking dinner. It's ready and I'm not hungry. Yes, Kelly, I saw that come in, and it's since I sent you that email, things have just progressed in my world, so everything's a little crazy. So I am making quilt on the fly right now is what I'm calling it. I found this panel in that box of stuff for the gems, in the gem box that was gifted to me by Marlene and Lisa. And I like this pattern you have. Yeah, I'm going to try it out probably for one of the quilts. I need 4 quilts. So this is going to be for the girl quilt. I love it. I think it's great. It says find your destiny. It's all good. So I really don't have other stuff to go with it, but look what I did find. I don't have many pre-cuts. I really don't. I had like three of these layer cake or 10-inch square stackers. 2 of them have sunflowers and this one. So guess what? We're going with this. It says Confetti Cotton's Bright. It has this. And this just has regular, just solid colors. So we're going to go with it. And we're going to make up a quilt. Yep. Now, I am not going to be able to do too much commenting on here because I did a live already, like, I don't know, a half hour ago. And I can't moderate and sew and quilt this, and that needs to happen tonight. So thank you, Kelly. Kelly's Quilts and Cruises. She has a channel. Please check her out. Mama J Enterprise. That's Andrea. And Andrea, yes, I got background fabric today from 2 viewers. So I will be cutting those up. Unfortunately, I have to put that in the back burner because I need these emergency quilts. So I am opening up my layer cake or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to back you guys up. I wish I had a better camera system here. Okay. And I'm just going to open this up. And I'm going to take this. And now it has a big red border on there. So I'm going to move this red down, all these reds down to the bottom for right now. And I'm going to put these on the bottom. And literally, I am going to take one of these oranges that was here and good to make a quilt as needed live with what you have. Yeah, I have no choice. They need these ASAP. We'll turn on. Oh, we'll turn out. You know what? I need to see. Will turn out great, I'm sure. I hope so too. So a couple of months ago, or was it last month? It could have been last month. I came across a Bonnie Hunter short. And I thought to myself, boy, that's ingenious. And you know what? I like the brighter colors because in this panel, it's brighter colors. And she did tiny ones where we're supersizing because this has to be big, quick. So I am going to supersize this. So what Bonnie Hunter did was she took 2 squares. I have never seen this technique done before. And I thought, how ingenious is this? So we're going to try this out on these big ones. Because I don't have time to even do maybe half square triangles. Well, that probably would have been easier. Wouldn't have that. That probably would have been easier. Oh, well, what we're doing, we're going to do this. This is what we're doing. So you take and you put a 1/4 inch seam on one side. Hi, Carrie. Carrie Leonard also has a YouTube channel, so you can go check her out. And we are going to put a 1/4 inch seam right down this end. And we're making hourglass. Yep, we're going to do an hourglass. So what I need is, I need some kind of cutting device. Okay, here we go. I have my my iron on. Okay, we're gonna move that. So this is what she did. I can't take credit for this idea. I can only tell you I found it, loved it, and now we're gonna go make a quilt with it. Sorry, I miss. It was unexpected. All this is unexpected. My whole life today was unexpected, it seems. Okay, so she did the two seams on both sides, and then she took her ruler and cut diagonally. So we're going to cut diagonally right here. Again, I am making this up. This is a layer cake. And now we have what looks like a triangle, right there. And we have 2 of them. So now we're going to take the other one. Nothing like being in a rush and fighting with those corners there. All right, so we have that, and we have this. So I'm actually taking you on my journey of how, when I need a last minute quilt and I have no idea what I'm doing, this is how this is how I plan, how I do my own thing. Now, if you notice, I took that one, ironed this one, and now I have a big hourglass. I just put that there, and you will notice that they will nest. Because these are such large pieces, I am going, and this is bias, right? I am going to pin, and then I will trim this down to whatever size after I get them all done. That will work. I come in, here's one side, here is the other side, and we are gonna go for it. Here we go. Oh, what is going on? Now is not the time for my, there it goes. We are gonna go ahead and put a seam down here, 1/4 inch all the way down. It's looking wonky, it's okay, we're gonna cut everything down. Right now you are just watching my design head go. My design brain is going on overload. So I think I've said this before when I did the challenge that I'm piecing as I go. That's exactly what's happening here. And look at how quick I got an hourglass block using that method that Bonnie Hunter had. Really quick. So now I've missed a bunch of live streams. Yeah, I have too. Did not even get to, yeah, exactly. So here you go. We have this. We're going to put that right on the wall next to that. I'm going to go grab now 2 more colors. So let's go with the yellow. And let's go with the blue. Oh, here we go. And this is the exact, actually, we're going to go with aqua because there's aqua in this. So that's all good. We are heading this. I need to switch this there. And now we have our next one. And we are going to do the same thing on both sides. So now that I showed you one, I'm going to just come in and chain piece. We'll do a blue and we will do a pink. Why don't we do a pink or a fuchsia? There we go. And then we could do a purple, right? And maybe a light pink. We'll run that through. And so we'll have that one, and then we can run, let's see. We have an orange, right? So we could do we have a green? We don't have like a green. So let's do a green like this. And we will go with a periwinkle-ish look. How about that? There we go. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to put that together. Dropped off by a minute. So there we go. We're going to go and start sewing these on the sides. And we're going to go for it. So you're watching real-time sewing right now. Real-time sewing. Gonna just try to get this, at least one top done with some other tops in my head of what I'm gonna do. I will say having pre-cuts in a situation like this has really helped. I'm so used to just cutting yardage, and I'm totally fine with that. Sometimes I prefer that. But something like this, yeah, so much easier. So now I'm going to come across and I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And then I'm going to have these ginormous hourglass blocks. I'm looking at it on there now. I don't know if I like that on there, but maybe I'll just chop it up. You know, you can take an hourglass block and make it a disappearing block. And maybe that's what's going to happen. Let's see what I can come up with. Here we go. and sew this. Now we have our, I'm just snipping in between, and I have all my little squares here. Well, I shouldn't say little because they're not little. We're supersizing. Here we go. I'm going to take my blocks. I'm going to come over here so that you can see. Bring this over. And we are going to just cut diagonally all these that I have. Wonder how long this will take. Take this one, go from corner to corner. And you know, actually, I could make them all 4 different, and I didn't think about that. That's all right. So now I have all these triangles, and I'm going to come over here. Hi, Michelle again. Michelle has her channel up, folks. She's new. Oh, I don't think she's new, but she's newly restarting her venture with YouTube again. She just had something up about making beaded bells. Super cute. I used to do beads back in the day. And then she just uploaded something that I actually didn't get to see it yet, Michelle, but I did see it come through my feed. And as you can see, Michelle, I'm already starting my quilting on the fly. I've already have a panel. I have this layer cake. I took something I saw on Bonnie Hunter's short a couple of months ago, maybe it was last month, trying that technique. Except, of course, she had tiny squares, and here I'm like supersizing it to like really big. Let's go here. I think I have to do this where it's this way. Yep. And open this one up. And do I normally quilt like this where I stack all this? Yeah, sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's not proper. No, I don't need any comments telling me I'm doing this completely wrong. I know I'm doing it completely wrong at this time, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do whatever you got to do to get this going. Hi, Nancy. I know you're on here. Just know that because I am trying to, oops, see, I did this. I am trying to get a quilt in a very quick manner. I can't read all my comments. Number one is I need to be closer to the TV. I mean, the TV, my phone. And that's what we're recording on right now. So I apologize, but I see you all and thank you for coming in. So I am just making this up. Right now, this technique, if you're just tuning in, was something I saw on Bonnie Hunter's short of how to make a quick hourglass block. So that is what I am working on right at this moment. My whole room looks like a bomb's hit it, and I am not that kind of person to have my quilting room look like a bomb's hit it. So I know you're going to see stuff in the back, and it is what it is. So this technique is, again, from Bonnie Hunter. Never seen anybody make hourglass like this. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, I just never seen it. And so we're going to use that technique to get this quilt going. What does it say? What works is good. Yeah, exactly. My way right now. I was so happy that when I was going through that box from that the gem box, that there were some panels in there that I could use to kind of bolster everything up. And I was tickled pink to find this primary solid color layer cake in my bucket. I have a bucket that's 10 inches, and most of it is 10 inches that I cut from my own scraps or from my 10-inch swaps. So I am pinning because we're working with bias. All right, so I've pinned those, and then we're going to go over to my design wall once I have these sewn and once I have them ironed also. I'm so happy I have thread. I've been kind of stressed out about the whole thread situation. I don't know why. I have plenty of thread, like colored thread, but now I'm just rocking it with all my neutrals that were gifted to me. So I didn't have to think about what color I was going to use. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these down. We're going to figure out what size they get trimmed down to once I put this together. Because again, I didn't cut anything down. So this is exactly what I'd be doing in my room with you not on a live, right? You guys wouldn't be here, but this is how I work when I need to get something done, and I just need to get something done and design it myself, because no pattern is going to be fast enough. So there we go. I have them done. And I don't know if I told you that Carrie Leonard also has a channel. In case if I forgot, yes, she has a channel. Go check her out too. All right, so here we go. I now have 4 more, so I've made 5. Theoretically, I guess I'm not using background fabric, right? Traditionally, I'm just using whatever is in here. These are pretty big, like ginormously big. I don't know about this, folks. We might have to, I don't know. We might have to make these disappear. But we'll see. We'll put them up on there and see what we think. Of course, these folks are not going to be, right? These kiddos aren't going to be critiquing anything. I think they're just going to be so happy to see that I doubt they're going to be saying, well, that's a little much, Miss Nieves. You don't have that quite right. I don't think that's what's going to happen. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to the design wall because, of course, my nose is itchy, because we're going to see what we're working with. Because this is what I do in real life. All right, I'm going to move you. And here we go. So there is, there's a panel. And here are these. I took some stuff off. Clearly, I didn't take everything off. Okay. So we can put, let's see. Oh, I did red. I thought that was fuchsia. Oh, well. So I already see I've got a little problem because I have, well, this has to be cut down more. There's going to be a little problem, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these together, and then I'll just trim down the panel to make it work. We will make this work. I need to make another one of these. I don't know about that color. I don't like that either. Let's put that over here. And this over here maybe. Nope. This up. Well, I can't be fussy about this. Okay, this is not my normal realm of things, but I'm not going to be fussy with it. So I have 3 here. I have 2 on this side, right here, and I'll have to add another one. Then I could add some on the top. We'll put some on top and some on top, and then I think we'll be good. And then, so that's what I'm working on. This is how we're gonna make a quilt on the fly. I won't be here all night to show you that. I just wanted to show you the quick method of making these, oh my goodness, these hourglass blocks. And what I'm thinking, I have the rest of this that I will sew into more hourglass blocks. And then what I think is I don't even think I need a border because this is going to be wide enough. Of course, I have to trim these down. But we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this is, it's 61.5 now. Of course, we have to take in a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch here. But it's like 60 wide plus. So hi Nancy. So what we're going to do is, I think I'm just going to put it together, find a backing that's, well, there's backing coming in the mail, and I'm just going to bind it with the backing. Whatever the backing is, I'll just bring it to the front. So this is quilt number 1 on the fly. Stay tuned for quilt number 2 on the fly. I will show you. I found, what did I find? Oh, I found this. I found this in that box. So we're gonna use this panel and maybe I'll use this. Oh, see, now I got thinking. Now I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking too much. We might do the same thing, or we might do half square triangles. I'm not quite sure. Because we're going to just make this as quick and easy as possible. Hi, Aisha. I'm actually leaving. I just wanted to show you my quick quilt on the fly idea, and a method I'm using just to kind of make everything go a little quicker. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know there's not many of you. I just had out live, I don't know, half hour ago. I want you all to take care of yourself. I'm so happy now and so relieved, honestly, because I found stuff and I'm feeling energized now to do everything I need to get done. So take care, pass it forward. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel, and have a wonderful evening. And hopefully I'll have a picture of this tomorrow on my community tab. Just joined, little shorty? I'm glad you did. Take care. Bye.